Hello everyone, this is Roger Brogan, and today we're going to learn how to write an Echo bot in F Sharp with the latest version of the uh, Bot Builder framework, version 4. So let's go ahead and get started. Per usual, we're going to end up starting off with a project here that is a C Sharp template, and we are going to then convert that over to F Sharp. So as we can see here, if you got the latest install here, we've got Bot Framework, Bot Builder V4 SDK, which uses .NET Core and everything. So we're going to call this Bot F Sharp Demo. And these are actually some pretty cool templates here that it creates. We can see that it has two bots in here. It actually has our Echo bot and something called the basic bot. The basic bot has some more sophisticated features such as some additional dialogues and connections to Lewis, which that might be a good video coming up to go ahead and convert that into F Sharp. So first thing I'm going to do is open this up in File Explorer, and I'm going to close Visual Studio and do some renaming over here so that we can get Visual Studio to fix up the solution file for us. So we're just going to rename this to an F Sharp project. And it's going to complain, of course. And let's rename all of our other files here. Actually, I could do this a little easier in the command line. Or we could copy too here. Copy all of our C# files, make them F# files. And we're going to go ahead and open this project now. So we can see our files disappeared here. So the reason why is we have a different file schema in our files that we need. That existing. And we've got these guys here. 2, 3, go ahead and add those. Okay, so let's go through the process of fixing our projects here. So first thing, the startup. There's a lot of stuff in here. We'll go over this here, but program is your pretty basic stuff, right? So you've seen me create or switch over from the C# into using F# for starting web applications, and this is just a web application. So I'm just going to do a little bit of copy and paste to fix some of these instead of going through that line by line again. So, and I'm swapping this over here to this, and using our, we'll go ahead and fix these up as well here. So this is issues with startup. And I'm going to copy and paste this, but I will go over some of the key things in here. So this is just using the configuration to build up, just convert it over to F# here. This is probably the less interesting thing here. And it's looking for Echo bot accessors. So we'll have to fix those up. And I think I might have changed this to a different name here. I'll go ahead and fix this up in just a moment. But primarily the things that were interesting here is when we add the Echo bot here and setting up this little callback function and getting the signatures correct for these is definitely key to keep F# happy. I'll post all this code in a GitHub repo. So far startup and program are happy. Let's fix up the Echo bot here. All right, so we still need to fix up a few other things. The Echo bot accessors, let's go ahead and fix those up. Those are easy enough. So in this, I just created the little counter state variable here for just the turn count. It's actually a mutable property here, and then we're just pushing conversation state into the Echo bot. Accessors, we've got a static counter state name, and we've got a couple of members here. We get a hold of the conversational state with a getter, and then we've got our iState property accessor that we can access there. And then I actually combine this into the other file, so we can just get rid of this file here. And let's go back to our Echo bot here. So now we can take a look at the method signature for this. So the onTurn async takes an iTurn context and a cancellation token and returns a task. Let's save all this here. It's also got some issues in here. Let me put the correct indentation for these. All right, so this other little thing right here, for these little guys, it's complaining that we don't have this method. So if we just comment this out and see why I wrote that to begin with here, we've got this thing where we've got, hey, you know, this is inside of here, the do exclamation point operator expects an async of A, but this set async just returns a task. Okay, so I created a little helper method here, and I'm just going to put this right up top and just kind of append this method to the async module. And this is this async await task void. This isn't natively supported, but essentially all that we're really needing to do is await on the async result and then discard that. So this will convert our task from async unit to task. And then when I have that in here, it makes these guys happy. Okay. Let me see if I can show you what happens if you don't cast this as a task at the very bottom here. Right, so now it's complaining. Right. This expression is supposed to have task because this is implementing an interface, but it doesn't return task. It just leaves it this. It's task of unit, which isn't the same. And we've got the method signatures matching. Now, does this actually work? Well, let's take a look. So let's go ahead and run this and see if we've got it working again. All right, we've got our bot framework over here. And we can go ahead and set a breakpoint back here to make sure that we are actually hitting this code. And voila, there's our messages coming through. We can debug. And we've got our results back. And there you have it. There is EchoBot running in F#. Thanks a lot, everybody.